And good Sunday evening, folks, and welcome back to A Dash of Life. We're going to be bringing Vern on here again to talk about, again, my favorite topic of collectibles, toys, things of that nature. We're going to be getting into some detail on probably some Sideshow Collectibles, pops, you name it. If you got a question, bring it. Ask us away tonight. But again, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for supporting A Dash of Life. We've sold 10 t-shirts so far, which is really awesome. I didn't know that would even be a takeoff, so we did really good. So let us know. But if you're watching tonight, let us know in the comments what you think. Let us know if you got questions, ask away. Make sure you go hit the Dash of Life channel on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share those videos. We're doing the best we can, folks. I'm still new at this, learning every day on how to do things. So please go hit the Dash of Light channel, like, subscribe, and tell us what you think about the episodes that are on there. We got everything from sports to life to comics to toys, as we're doing tonight. You name it, it's probably on there. So I'm going to be bringing Vern on here, and we're going to get started. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday evening and enjoyed football for the last couple of days. And there we go. Hello, Vern.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, and trying to recover from a heart attack I almost had yesterday watching a few football games.
Yeah, I mean, your boys made it interesting.
You know what? If they're doing that at the end of the season, I might be mad. I'll give it first game jitters. We got a couple more games to go through. We'll see how it goes. Texas looked great yesterday under the new head coach. In fact, they were. If you'll be watching Tuesday night, I'll be highlighting a little bit of Texas football because they were probably one of the best teams in the Big 12 yesterday. But we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about mine and your probably favorite topic, and that's collectibles, memorabilia. So I had a question for you last week, and I didn't get a chance to ask it, and but it'll probably lead us into this. What are you looking for? Not so much, or yeah, I guess it is for you. What are you looking for when it comes to what you want in your private collection?
That's where the whole addiction comes in, because I don't know where it's going to stop. I honestly don't. Part of today, I was going to show you guys a little bit of my collection, some of my favorite pieces. I mean, you've seen my wall of Funko, and I have some more that I just picked up, some exclusives, and these are just the exclusives. I have like 2 in there that are not exclusives, so I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't.
It's just whatever. Well, my wife asked me because I went and I want to show you something. Let me get up. I like to show off stuff that I get too. So these are the ones I got yesterday. Of course, I'm a Funko-aholic. I got the G.I. Joe bat, and then I got Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I got Matt.
Yeah.
So she's like, what is it that? Why do you pick certain ones? There's a whole wall full of Funkos and and I go and pick out like those 2, and I'm like, well, those are obviously G.I. Joe. I mean, if the guys didn't watch last week, G.I. Joe is like my favorite genre of toy, anyways. But like the mat, it just
got a surprise for you today.
You did. But like Mac was just something I want. It just it was my kid or my oldest was young when that was on. And I kind of enjoyed watching that show with her, and it was like, oh, it's something that means something to me as far as my collection goes. But I just wondered, like, I can walk through and pass by 15 different pops and be like, oh, I want that one, and I want that one. So I was just kind of curious what it was that you found that adds to your collection.
Man, I think I think we're able to do that, like you said, walk by a bunch and just pick them because for some reason, they stand out. Yeah. I don't know what it is. They just stand out. Like when you go into anywhere, you sell them at Target now. Walmart's got their own, like everybody's got them. But when you go in there, you're just walking through and you're just kind of like, oh, hey, I need that.
Yep.
Not that's great. Like, you need that, it's just like, and when you get home, you're like, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I needed it.
I needed it. Yep, absolutely. So,
So yeah, it's collecting is I don't know, it's relaxing and it's addictive at the same time.
oh yeah,
So
it's. I still get the feeling of Christmas, yet the satisfaction of I know that now it's in my collection. It's not in somebody else's. It's in
yeah.
it's in my collection, and I think and it is soothing to me. It's my wife's like, what void are you trying to fill? I was like, I don't know if I'm trying to fill a void, but I do love, it's the I guess the adrenaline rush of getting something that's you want in your collection and you finally like, I got it, and again, it's like we spoke on last week with certain things. It's like, you wouldn't have seen these when we were kids. You may have wanted a Jack Burton action figure from Big Trouble in Little China. Well, now you have a chance to fill that. So, I know we talked about, or you showed me some sideshows. I hope we'll get to see some of those today. And one more question before we get to showing stuff and things like that. How do you like? I know you're a dealer, so you'll know some of the places to go to like get stuff for people or for yourself and things like that. But like, when I see things like Target and Walmart was pretty much the majority of most people's outlet for the most part. I mean, I know you got Amazon and some other things like that. So like, some Hasbro will say they're putting out this stuff collection, and then I go to the store and they're gone. Like literally they're gone. How do me as a consumer, how do I beat that? How do I find those pieces that I'm looking for without, I mean, I don't want to come out and blatantly call who's at fault for this, but I think I have an idea who's at fault why they're not there. So how does the normal consumer go around and try to beat those things? Do you have an idea on that one?
So some of it you're not going to.
Yeah.
One is the big thing is the bots. So like when the PS5 released, they were like selling out, thousands in a minute. That's because these computer guys that are going to split them are like masters with these bots purchasing everything.
Yeah.
And some of the problem are the guys at the stores. You can get you can download, or you can go. There's a website, and I'll send it to you because it'll help. And it'll tell you what's in stock at certain stores. So like when Targets get ready to get their exclusives, it'll tell you what's in stock at what store and how many are there. But then you'll get there. Like I've literally walked in and I'm like, hey man, you guys are supposed to have like 3 of these Funko exclusives and I need these in my life. Where are they at? Oh, they didn't come in or something like that. And then you find out later that guy's got everything on, on eBay.
Or Mercari or something. Yeah. And that's my biggest peeve, I think, is like I was looking for some Funko Target Funko exclusives myself, and then the G.I. Joe classified line came out, and I have to go and pay. I'm paying scalper prices for majority of the time.
So Hasbro, you can go to Hasbro and sign up for their deal, and they'll email you when their new lines of toys come. But those things sell out just like that as well.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Angel says crazy. Angel says Facebook groups kill him. Yeah, you're right, buddy. I don't get what the scalping. They'll charge you double what it is in the daggone store. Like I was looking for a certain character and they're charging double the price of what it was in the store. Thank goodness I finally found it in the store, but somewhere. But just trying to figure, because I know everybody's got their certain niche, what they're looking for, what they're wanting as far as that goes. And it's just like, now I walk into certain stores and you're just like, it's empty. I mean, like and I'm sure the pandemic is still playing a big part of some of the stock coming in and things like that. But I just try to, yeah, that's what I was talking about, Angel. COVID did. It is. I would like to, and I don't want to go pay those scout prices, but like I go to Entertainment Earth. I love that place, but man, sometimes they'll say it's coming soon, and it's 2 years later, and I still haven't seen it. So
Yeah,
I
Entertainment
just,
good for that. We're gonna talk about the Hot Toys from Sideshow. There, I mean, we'll talk about how long it takes for some of that stuff to come in too. So
that's cool. I just wanted to get your as a distributor, I guess, or as someone who deals in that. I just wonder how, is there certain ways you go around to get the pieces that those people need, or is it just you're doing the same thing we're doing?
same thing at work. This is what, like, my buddy that exclusively deals in toys. I mean, he'll get up on like toy release day, and he'll just drive around for days to the different stores. Sometimes you just have to, if you go into a Target and it's like new release Tuesday, and you're not getting any help or you can't find anything, go find the manager in the toy section, and if it's back there, if it's a good manager and it's in the back, they're gonna go get it and be like, put it out so it can get sold. So, but some of these kids are just keeping it and writing it off that it didn't come in and selling that stuff later, man.
Yeah, it irritates me. All right, so what do you got good for us today?
Well, we're talking about Funko. Let's talk about a couple of the Funko that I got, and I'll show you some Funkos that we just got signed while we were at Comicpalooza by the Mandalorian cast. Ooh. And then we can go into some of the larger collectibles, and then we'll finish out with some Sideshow Hot Toys and G.I. Joe Classified.
All right. You just made my day.
Yeah. All right, hang on.
All right. All right, while he's doing that, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. If you got any questions for us, something that he might be able to find, ask away for him. He's outstanding at his job. He can get what he's looking for. And is that Gambit? Nice.
Yeah, the zombie Gambit from Box Lunch. Had to get it. Gambit's probably the coolest of all of the X-Men.
Oh yeah, he's my wife's favorite. But Rogue and Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just picked up the GameStop exclusive.
There you go, Angel. Hey, Angel, look what he's got right there. The cat. That's the one I'm looking for. So where was that at?
GameStop.
GameStop. All right. I got a few of those around me.
Find one, let me know.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but people are always asking about these dudes, so I figured I should get him. It's a
is that an
exclusive?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Jackie, he's obviously a playoff Jackie Chan, I'm sure. I'm not a Dragon Ball guy, so when I get those, because I have a monthly Funko subscription, so when I get those in, I'm putting them right away on my store, or selling them to friends who like Dragon Ball. I couldn't tell you anime from Red Guardian. I'm looking for that one as well.
Only on Amazon, man. I found it yesterday. It popped up in my feed, and I heard 2 days ago, and I was like, yeah, I need this one.
Yeah.
So I grabbed him, and then this one as well. I didn't know they were making this one.
Oh, that's on the motorcycle? Is that?
No, that's she's on the.
Oh, she's on
the Smash.
Hydra Stomper. She's on Steve.
Yeah. Let me get some. The glare.
I see it. Yeah, that's great.
So
man,
those are the new.
See, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
So we talked about Agent Carter. So Marvel Legends is a big, like, if you're gonna get a replica, Marvel Legends they're like set replicas.
Yeah.
The latest one that they just released was the Captain America Stealth Shield.
Mm-hmm.
That just came out, and it'll probably sell out. I think the next one they're gonna do, because Captain America's, I mean, we don't know what Falcon's new shield is gonna look like after the last one that was just released. That one was out and sold out in a week. I think they're gonna do Peggy Carter, Captain Carter shield next.
Yeah.
So and it's gonna sell out. So those things usually run anywhere from $150 to $175, and then a month later they're $250. Falcon's shield is $300. The original Marvel Legends Captain America shield now is pushing 500. So.
And do you get a lot of requests for things like that, like the big pieces? Do you get a lot of requests for it? Yeah.
Yeah, because these guys are starting to do conventions, and they're all signing stuff. So with that, we'll segue into some of my stuff.
All right. If my niece goes, that Captain Carter one is super cool. Do you have any other collections besides the pop? Yeah, he's getting ready to show us some of the stuff that he's got, Corey. So keep watching. Mjolnir.
So this is the Marvel Legends Mjolnir. So I got Stan Lee, Tom Hiddleston, so Loki. Yeah. This is Tessa Thompson, Valkyrie. Zachary Levi, and Chris Hemsworth, Thor.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
What's that, about $1,000 worth right there or more?
We're not going to talk about money, okay? We're not going to do that on this show.
All right. No, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I mean, even just with Stan Lee alone, that's beautiful, and that's an excellent piece to have. And now, how long did it take you to accumulate the autographs for that? Obviously, it wasn't one whole convention or anything like that. So,
let's say 4 years.
That's right. Is that right about average?
No, I mean, it depends. I can't say. It depends. If you can catch them, doing their thing during the convention lineups, you can get pretty good. At one point in time, Wizard World, when they first started, right after the Avengers came out, they bought in everybody from Captain America. So they had the whole team, him, Peggy Carter, like everybody. Yeah. So you could go in there, but it was like $3,000 to get everybody's autograph, and that was up in Philadelphia.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. Well, now that they're done, so who's taking them over?
Reed Pop bought them.
Okay.
So this is the piece I'm working on now. This is the Black Series Mandalorian helmet.
That is beautiful.
We've got Big Paz. Tate Fletcher played the machine gun Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Emily Swallow, the armorer.
Okay.
So this is Brandon Wayne. He is the stuntman for the stunt double for Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got Katie Sackhoff, Bo-Katan.
Oh. If you got a Sasha Banks, I'll be happy.
This is Giancarlo Esposito,
okay.
Moff Gideon.
Yep.
And then Ming Na Wen, Phoenix Shan.
Yeah.
So
you got to meet Giancarlo Esposito.
He is one of the best people to talk to. Like, he signed all my stuff, talked to us. We had a great conversation with him.
I literally love everything that man has ever portrayed, been in. Even from his very first movie, he was in Taps a long time ago. Yep. Movie Taps. Oh man,
yes.
He just seems like he would just be almost like your best friend, just sitting there talking like you guys would know each other from years back or something like that.
That's exactly how he talked to us, man. It was great.
Yeah.
So last week you asked me who the most famous person is that I met, and that's hard because fame is measured by different things.
Yeah.
I think in Hollywood it's measured by longevity, and I would have to say Forrest Whitaker.
Oh.
We met Forrest Whitaker. So Star Wars there's a convention, and it's strictly Star Wars. It's called Celebrations, and it is probably the third largest convention in the world. One year it's done in the States, and the next year it's done overseas. Mm-hmm. But they bring in exclusively folks from Star Wars, and he was there, and we met him and had a photo with him and talked to him, and tell you he's just as big as he is on TV. Yeah. Sounds exactly the same. Yeah. I mean, but he was very humble. He was like, it was surprising to talk to him. It was awesome. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I just want a Saw Gerrera figure. That's all I'm fighting for, is a Saw Gerrera figure.
You're talking about a pop?
No, I'm talking.
Or are you talking about like a
Black Series?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Series is what I'm looking for.
I think they messed up not making one of those.
Yeah. That absolutely. I mean, I think that would have sold. I mean, sold out quick as anything anyways. But yeah, there's certain things I wish Black Series would make, and man, that's one of them. And but yeah, I know I got a few pops of the Saw Gerrera and things like that, but Black Series is one of my favorite parts. In so yeah, I wish they'd have done that, man. That'd have been a beautiful that'd be a beautiful piece to anybody's collection right there. My niece wants to know, can you show the Infinity Gauntlet? She might be as big a nerd as I am, so
there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so so this was the first thing I started getting signed.
Right.
Actually, I take the lie. My Hammer was first, and when I got this, I was like, I'm going in on it. I want everybody on here, and then I was like, I don't need everybody because I've got other people on other things, you know. So I had to start thinking about it financially. But I mean, so Tom Holland, Lee Pace, so Ronan, the Accuser, Spider-Man, Nebula, Falcon, Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye.
Oh, nice.
Benedict Wong from Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, okay. Lee Pace is from here in Oklahoma, right down the road from us.
Yeah. Karen Gilliam, the Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Joe Rubenstein is actually the guy who did the pen and ink work on the Infinity Gauntlet comic book.
Yeah.
So I had a long conversation with him. He's awesome, and asked him what he thought about how he thought Marvel did bringing his fight with Thanos to life, and he said they nailed it. So
yeah, I
was happy.
Like I was telling Angel, my biggest problem, and I loved the whole saga was great. A few things I had a problem with that, and it was more on how certain characters acted, kind of contrary to what they really act like, I guess. But overall, man, yeah, I think they did an excellent job. I thought they brought what they could with the characters that they could do. They brought Infinity War and the whole saga to life perfect. So I don't think, you know, without Sony messing it all up, you couldn't have asked for a better ensemble. So I would have loved to see. The only thing I would have loved to see was Adam Warlock. I really, 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 really would have loved to see Adam Warlock in it. But other than that, what a man. And I envy you. This is where you, like I said, man, you got the job where you get to just meet some great people in the industry, not only the actors, but again, the artists, the inkers, the pencilers, you name it, the writers. That's the best part, I think, is, you know, you can meet the stars all day long, but actually getting the people who brought these people to life day in and day out in the comics, man, that's a really great treasure to behold. So that's awesome, man.
It's a good time.
Yeah,
it is a good time.
I want to get my wife into this a lot. So.
So I have the Nano Gauntlet that goes with the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's got what is her name? Brie Larson and Paul Rudd on that one.
Oh, nice.
But my favorite piece that I want to continue doing. So this is the replica stealth shield by EFX. There were 250 of these made.
Yeah.
So we took it to Arizona. We got Chris Evans. We got Stan Lee. Where's he at?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing some awesome stuff here. This is what our lives are all about. Getting this stuff right here. So sorry, go ahead.
No worries. Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan. So the same one had what is his name? Ned from Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah.
His girlfriend Liz. We got Marina from Deadpool.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
And then my favorite, man, was Michael Keaton came to San Antonio. And I had to.
You got to get the Vulture / Batman / Beetlejuice / everything else. That's all. Yeah, man. What was he like?
Well, he was very
busy man.
That dude was not he's not a talker.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He was in town for a day and he had like 5,000 pieces to sign, man. So he went back and did a private signing and signed a whole bunch of stuff, and it was just snap with him. So
I can imagine some long days for them. So obviously you didn't get in a rap battle with Anthony Mackie, I'm sure.
No. No. Look, man, I like Anthony Mackie. He does not like to talk to dudes, man. He does not. He likes to talk to the ladies. Talk to the dudes, man.
He's on my bucket list to talk to, though. I mean, it really is. And someday I'll get to be as cool as you and get to talk to a lot of these people, man. But yeah, he's definitely on the list. And Chris Pratt. That might be my.
I want to meet Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I want to meet Chris Pratt. I got a bromance thing going on with Chris Pratt, and so my wife. Because I mean, one of these days I'll break out the full Chris Pratt Funko collection and things like that and show that off. But yeah, it's all right, guys. You can have a bromance with people. It's okay. I promise you. So
Chris was in San Diego like 2018. And he was at San Diego Comic-Con and showed up and did this thing at the Lego booth.
Yeah.
And then went and signed behind scenes. So I was able to get a Funko signed by him and a picture.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So I'll show you some of the ways that I put pictures together for my house. Absolutely. And, what I'm going to sell. So
absolutely.
I prefer 11 by 14s.
So
I think that
so when you go to conventions, like you were talking about, like for let's just use I can't even think of his name now. God, I'm Forrest Whitaker. Like he's Star Wars, but he does other. Or do they are they there for that certain thing, or they're like he might hit like 3 different fandoms? Is it? I didn't want to get you off the topic there. It was just something that popped in my head.
So like celebrations, they bring them in, and if you are going to get any of your stuff to get signed at celebrations, it's all going to be Star Wars stuff. So like every actor will have things in front, pictures in front of them. Most of the time it's 8 by 10s. If they have anything bigger, then you've got to pay for that larger to get signed. But yeah, at celebrations, it was everything they had was all Star Wars.
Okay.
So if you buy a ticket for an autograph and you have something that you want signed, then you take that up there and they'll sign it.
Okay.
So except what's her name? Plays 11. Oh man.
Oh, I can't even think of her.
I can't think of her name off the top of my head.
Chicago.
My mother and I met her in Chicago, and this dude asked her to sign the Agos. And her manager was like, no, she will not sign anything that says Agos on it. I was like, wow. And it's because she's not getting paid by Agos. So
yeah,
she's like,
I can imagine. Millie Bobby Brown, thank you.
Millie Bobby Brown, thank you.
Thank you, Asia.
Yeah, she will not sign anything Agos. So I mean, it's then
probably in the contract or something like that. Where
yeah, Gene Simmons won't sign anything Fender.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So yeah.
Even if he brought, I mean, I guess even if I brought it, they wouldn't.
Yeah, because they'll tell you they'll tell you like they will sign this, but they won't sign this. Michael J. Fox won't sign Nikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, other than that, like I've never been told no putting something in front of somebody. So
I guess that makes sense. I mean. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. All right, well, didn't mean to get you off track again. I'm ready to see some more goods.
All right, so Chris Pratt.
Very nice.
So this is an 11 by 14. I like them because you just make them present better,
Yeah.
Nice frame. I just hang better. I prefer 11 by 14s in my house. I usually this is like the minimum for an 11 by 14 for me.
Mm-hmm.
When I put them together, like this is what one I put together for a person, and he never claimed it. So it's back in inventory.
Well, I will take it off. I see you have like the placards. Do you have somebody do you engrave it yourself? Do you have someone that
No.
you have someone that does that?
Yeah, there's a place called Texas Trophies out here that I go to, and I like the way they do everything. They do it quickly, and they
kind of
it's
like
nice.
Kind of like our Midwest trophies where we got all of our
Exactly.
stuff for the top 4 and things like that.
Okay. Here's one of my largest. So this is an 8 by 10 Tom Hardy. So if I do an 8 by 10, I don't think it's enough personally.
Right.
So I'll find a collage I like and put it together with it. And
I have a friend that would just, if she was watching right now, she would probably jump through the screen to try to get that from you. She is a Tom Hardy fanatic.
And then I'll put together pieces with other things inside of them. So this is Jodie Whittaker. She's the 13th Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
So I built this, and then I put her sonic screwdriver in there.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. A lot of Doctor. Now I'm a 4th Doctor. I mean, that's the only Doctor I grew up on. So I do like the Doctor Who, but she's gone now. So I wonder. Well, I guess we'll be on the 14th Doctor coming soon.
I didn't know how big Doctor Who was until they came out. The 10th Doctor, the 9th and 10th Doctor came out, and we met them, got their autograph and everything. And I put
Eccleston is the 9th Doctor, I believe, or
yeah. It was him, then David Tennant, and then somebody else. So we met them and everything. Then I met the 10th and 11th Doctor, and I got them to sign one picture together and found their sonic screwdrivers and put together this piece and hung it up. And this couple, hey, we want this.
Yeah, immediate.
Okay, great. We're huge Doctor Who fans. Whenever you get anything, so I made this after the last convention, and they haven't seen it yet. So when they come to a convention and they see me, they're just like, "Do you have anything else that's Doctor Who?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't have it in a frame yet." I don't like to sell raw.
Right.
I don't know why. I just I know guys that'll put them in sleeves and put them out. Just make your money for your autograph. And I don't feel like they present well, so I don't. Speaking of raws, last week you talked about Henry Cavill.
Yes. Sold.
So I'm gonna get him framed up. I'm trying to find somebody that makes a replica of his sword. I'll put that in the frame with this picture, throw a collage together with it, and then put the white wolf necklace in.
Sold. I don't care. Sold. No, that's great. That's again where I envy you, man. Just getting to see and deal with all that stuff it must be just gratifying, not only for yourself but for the customers who come to you and you get to give them what they actually ask for. It's just like we talked about when we're going and searching for something and it's ready for our I want that. The gratification that they must get and you get is must be astounding. I love it.
And that's what got me when I bought my my first autograph. It's like that's what I love that. It's how I would put it in my house, and I want that, And if I'm gonna sell something, I don't want anybody to have to do any work, and I want it has to be something that I would hang up. I don't just put stuff together and just to be putting it together. I don't know. I don't know if it's my ADHD or what. Like I don't know.
No. I mean, when I'm putting my stuff together, I'm a perfectionist. I mean, I guess that's what you call it, a perfectionist. I want it to look right. I want it to be. You can ask the wife. When I'm putting stuff in my shelf, I'll move until it looks like the way I want it presented, and it can take me forever. So I don't know. But that's why I say I think that's perfect for you, because that's how you want your customers to know that that's how you're going to give it. So you're going to give them exactly what they ask for. And I think that's admirable. And that's the kind of person I would go to is yourself or somebody that wants to take care of their customers.
So we have some friends in the convention business, right? And they do these little placards. This is their thing, you know. So Ron and Tibby, you can't miss them. They have a gigantic booth, and they're at just about all the conventions. But she does all of the engraving, sleeves, and this backboard. So we're starting a Star Wars wall upstairs in the movie room, and we decided to go with their framing. But I did my Sons of Anarchy stuff and all of this because, you know, there were so many guys in that cast.
Yeah.
So I have that up on the wall up there, and
man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a nice collection, though. Yeah, man, I want your job.
So. Got to sell to keep it going. Just we went to Kamapalooza. That was the last convention we went to. The only big convention that has happened here in Texas. And you know, it wasn't nearly as crowded as it usually is. But they had the celebrities, you know, the COVID thing and everything. But everybody was really engaging. You know, you couldn't get close to anybody except for the picture. And it was like you take your mask off for 3 seconds, put your hands down, and they're snapping the photo. Then you know, get out, put your mask on. But yeah, it was nice. You know, it was nice to get back and see my mentor. He went down and set up. Jay, yeah, if anybody's watching and you want anything, please just let me know. And if I don't have it, I'm sure I know somebody who's got it and can get you in touch with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, man, that's fantastic.
You want to talk hot toys?
Huh?
You want to talk hot toys?
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you my latest hot toy.
All right. Like I said, folks, if there's something that you want and you're trying to look for, contact him. Leave a message in the comments. Let us know. We'll get you in touch with him somehow.
So this is the life-size replica of Grogu, Baby Yoda.
Fantastic.
It took for them to get him to us, but I mean, 18 and a half inches tall, and you know, real hair on his head, and you don't know he's in the room, and you walk around the corner, you're gonna swear to God he's moving.
Man, yeah, probably. My girls might come get you, dude. My girls might come get you. They're Baby Yoda fanatics. Between Disney princesses and Baby Yoda, that Grogu, they're just. My littlest one, she's got Baby Yoda sheets and Baby Yoda blanket and Baby Yoda laying in bed. So yeah, she might come get you.
So all of this hot toy thing with me started. My wife got me the Black Panther.
Right.
And you know, hot toys will get you because they don't just like drop a guide and like leave it at that. What they'll do is they'll drop a guide and everything you need with it, right? Mm-hmm. So like she got me. Let's flip this around to show you my little shrine. Okay. Alexa, turn on the library case.
Love it.
Alexa, turn on the cases.
Okay.
Come on, Alexa.
Oh,
so there, Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa.
That is beautiful.
That was my first one, and then after that, I was like, well, I have to get Killmonger.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And then they put out Rome, and I was like, well, I got to get his dad, you know. So.
You got to get T'Chaka, yeah.
Yeah. So those were the first 3 that started the problem, and then my last one was John Wick.
Oh wow. Yeah,
so,
John Wick is fantastic.
So all of Hot Toy, so Sideshow is the company that's authorized to sell Hot Toy in the States.
Right.
And all of their figures have to pass their facial recognition program before they'll release them for sale.
I was going to say that.
What's that?
That Chadwick Boseman was fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I fell in, as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is crazy. Like, I want this in my house. And we were at New York Comic-Con in 2019, and my buddy was actually selling it, and he asked me to go. Entertainment Earth had their booth there, and they were selling this Aliens versus Predator toy pack. And he was like, hey, man, go over there and buy me so many of these, yada, yada. And I came back, and he was like, hey, that Black Panther sold. And I was like, all right, well, good. You know, I'm happy you sold it and everything. And that was in October. And then December, I opened them up, and yeah, I was like, I called him. I said, thank you, and I said, Wendy told me you hooked us up. And he was like, yeah, you're thanking me now, but yeah, it's going to be expensive later. And
Yeah.
he's not kidding, man. I think I have like 12 of them on order right now. Vision, Black Widow. I'm going to put her right next to, I got her in all the white, so I'm going to put her right next to John Wick in his black.
That's awesome.
Fennec Shan's on order because I have a Mandalorian display, upstairs with the Mandalorian hot toy, and he's got Baby Yoda and the little floating capsule thing. So it's a problem, man. Vision, they released that, the white Vision, so I had to order that.
If they get an Ahsoka, please let me know.
So they do. I should be getting the Rebels Ahsoka hot toy in November.
Okay.
And then they did Rosario Dawson's as well, and I'll get that sometime next year.
Nice.
So I'll have 2 of the Rebel Ahsoka, and I'll have 2 of the Rosario Ahsoka, and 3 of those will be for sale. I'm only keeping 1 of the Dawson ones.
Let me know when it comes in. I at least want to try to get first dibs on one.
I have Whiplash, Mickey Rourke's Whiplash. I haven't opened it yet. And then I have Don Cheadle's War Machine. Yeah, I haven't opened that one yet because I got to get an Iron Man. And so Iron Man and Spider-Man, they have more of those than any. Like if you go on their website, there are tons of them. And I don't know which one I want to go with that. Yeah. Because I want to recreate that scene where Whiplash is holding the 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
that'd be great. Oh,
I'm trying.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying to figure.
So for the people who are watching, what is an average, if that was what they were going for, what's an average one cost, like just starting off for our viewers out there if they're looking for those things?
So the Killmonger was $250. T'Chaka was $200. T'Chaka, his father, was $200. The Throne was $150.
Yeah.
John Wick, so I got the deluxe one. That was $300. But good. I don't want to say the good thing, but so they'll put out this is coming.
Yeah.
And then you can pay. They'll
As
put up
go.
a payment.
Yeah.
Yes. And then you can pay until that thing releases. So if it's like 15 months out, then you can make like 8 payments, and
that's what I wanted. Yeah. That's what I wanted to let people know. Cause I was doing some research after last week when we talked about the first time about, I was like, I wonder how they do that. And if they do, cause I'm always looking for a way just to make a little bit of payment here and a little payment there. So yeah, that's cool. And that's pretty sweet that they can do that. So like you said, guys, if there's something that you see like that, check it out or ask him questions, get with him offline, whatever. I'm sure he'll answer it for you.
All right. I also, like I told you, I do comic books. I'm a big comic book guy. I don't have nearly the collection that Angel. I'm jealous of his collection. Yeah. But the ones that I do get, I like to get mine signed. So this is first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man.
Nice.
So we got Paul Rudd, and we got Stan Lee on it. Stan Lee signed this in Seattle, and then we met Paul Rudd at New York Comic Con, and he signed it for us. And I sent it off. It's been graded and verified, sealed and everything.
So like when you're getting ready to go to a con, these people are going to be there. Is that why you bring certain things with you when you go to those cons? Okay.
Yeah. So, and I have, so like if we go to a convention just to go, like my mother and I went to Chicago to C2E2.
Yeah.
So that's one of the big, I guess you could say 5, because you've got San Diego Comic-Con, which That was the originator.
That's the granddaddy, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that is more of a, so you're not going to go to San Diego and buy tickets to meet like A-listers.
Right.
They're there to promote their show. San Diego Comic-Con is a gigantic promotion. I mean, from out half the downtown city, you know, the baseball field, all the hotels, the gas lamp district, all the way out to the bay. I mean, they have stuff set up outside. We went one year when Star Trek Beyond was debuting. They built a gigantic Star Trek-like movie theater outside, and if you want a drawing, you got to go out and watch the debut of Star Trek Beyond with the cast that was there.
That's awesome.
You know, we were there when they introduced Chadwick Boseman, his first introduction as the Black Panther. You know, him and Stan Lee came out. I didn't win to get his, you know, because they called like 30 people up on stage, and you could get whatever you had signed. I did meet the cast for Cloak and Dagger, that TV show that was going on for a while. I won a drawing for that. Actually, my buddy won the drawing, and then he gave me the ticket because he knew I like wanted to meet him. It's one of my favorite duos. So I met them, and they signed my Cloak and Dagger #1. I mean, New York is another giant advertisement deal, but there you can meet your A-listers, you know, and same thing with C2E2. But we went to C2E2 as like just a go. Like I wasn't up there to do, you know, collect anything for any business or anything. I just you know, Vincent, Vincent, I can never say his last name, but he was Kingpin in the Daredevil series.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Met him. He was great. We met Luke Cage there. And we went to a hot dog place, man, and sitting out on the roof, and this guy was up there, and I told my mom, I'm like, man, I think that's Roy Thomas. You know, she was like, well, who's that? Like, what do you mean, who is that? He made Iron Fist. You don't know who Roy Thomas is? And then I remembered I was talking to my mom. You know, she was only there to see me. You know. So I sat down with him. I talked to him for like 2 hours, man. He just talked to me about what it was like, you know, being in the business and how they presented their ideas to, you know, to Stan, and, you know, like everything. It was just, it was amazing. You know, he was just like, yeah, you know, I just sitting around one day, and I was like, what if this white guy was a really good martial artist, you know, and started, you know, like making a background for him and everything. And he said, the next thing I knew, I had Iron Fist, and I took it to Stan. He was like, oh, he would go great with this guy. And next thing you knew, we had Power Man and Iron Fist.
Power Man and Iron Fist. Luke Cage and Iron Fist, for some of you that don't know. Luke Cage was Power Man for a long time. Then he went back to his name, and so that's awesome, man. That's, like I said, it's meeting those people. It's meeting the men behind the characters that make it more special. That's awesome. Yeah, great stories. I love it.
Memorable time I've had at a convention, and he didn't ask for any money or anything. Like, he was just like, hey, we redid the covers of what was it, first appearance of Iron Fist, something 15 if I'm not mistaken.
Strange Mysteries.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was Strange Mysteries or something like that.
I think it's Amazing Tales.
Amazing Tales.
So, yeah, he redid the cover of that, and he did it in 3 different ways: color, black and white, and then he did a Virgin, and they added Deadpool peeking his head around the corner. He had those. We got those. He signed them for us and everything. And
Deadpool didn't unlive anybody in that, did he?
No. So you are a huge G.I. Joe fan.
Yeah.
So this is.
Well, I saw that box you laid down there. I was like, that, yeah.
This is the Cobra Commander G.I. Joe Classified. This came out about, I think I got them about 3 months ago.
That's the exclusive one too. The black and red armor, nice. That is beautiful. Yeah, I had to I had to settle for this one right here. I had to settle with just the
nice.
This was I think this was number 6.
Yeah, I mean that one's still sold out everywhere as
Yeah,
well.
it's sold out. I had to pay a little. I had to go pay scalper fees on it, but I got it finally. So
I told you I had a surprise. So everybody that's watching right now, if Dash gets 150 views on his YouTube, we are going to send him this G.I. Joe classified. So your mission before you all leave is to find as many people as you can and get them to watch Dash's YouTube. This is my thank you to you, brother. Like, I appreciate you having me on your show, man. Like, I'm truly humbled and thankful of this. So, like, hey, get to work, people. Get him 150 views. I am sending him this toy. You guys got to help me. 150 views.
Oh man, so God, I'm tearing. Oh my God, I'm tearing up. That is, I appreciate you, man. There's got to be something I can do.
Likewise, man. Like, it's the least I could do. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. Oh wow. You want to do another show?
Yeah.
No, and it's not because I want to do more shows. There's so much more that we can talk about. I've got so many questions for you and things like that. So I know you got the next 2 weeks filled up. What do you think about the last Sunday of the month?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Guys, oh my goodness. My heart is stopped, dude.
Help him out. 150 views. 150 views. Get Dash that G.I. Joe. That's his thing.
On this video that I upload.
Yep.
All right. 150. We can do it.
If anybody has any questions, you guys are looking for anything, if I can help you in any way, please let me know. I mean, that's how I got started. That's how I still get things done. So whatever, I mean, whatever I can do to help you guys.
Oh, man. Thanks, brother. I don't know what else to say, but thanks, guys, for coming out and watching tonight. Vern is so awesome. The amazing stuff that we got to see in his collection. Again, if you have any questions for him, throw them in the comments. We'll find a way to get you the answers that you need. I'm sure he's on, he's on Facebook, asking the questions away. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming out. Thanks for the support you give Dash of Life. I've got a present for you. I'm getting them made, but I got a present for you. I'm sure you've seen it on the, I got a present for you. I'm trying to get some more done up, and I got some more professional ones, so coming maybe down the road. So be looking for those.
We talked about getting a logo done by an artist. He's doing 3 covers right now, but he isn't. We haven't forgotten that, so but it's coming.
Oh my goodness, you're awesome, guys. Thanks, Vern, for coming out tonight. If you got anything to say before I close.
This is awesome, man. I appreciate you inviting me to share your world, man. This is great. Hey, 150. Yes. 150 views. Help him out. I need to send this to him. 150 views.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. It was a beautiful show. Catch us again last Sunday of the month. I'll have more advertisements. But Vern, thanks again. We'll get another show. We got lots to talk about. I hope we can make this at least a monthly thing, at least, where we're talking about things and some of the new stuff that's coming out. People may, have questions on some of the new toys, some of the and things like that. So maybe we can do this for them as well.
They're going to be releasing a whole bunch of stuff. So,
well, guys, good night. I love you, Vern. Love you, brother. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Come back and see us, guys. So, like I say every week, take care of yourselves, love one another, and I'll see you next video. Bye, bud.